What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our Luigi's Mansion second round matchup between Kaii and Afroman. We believe. Oh, I can hear myself. Do not want to hear myself. But this is our second round matchup between MrAfroman and Kaii. We should be getting started shortly. I believe we're just getting set up and ready to go. We just got a few kinks to work out, and everything should be ready to go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that can you or one of the mods fix Kai's timer? Now, how in the world do I do that? Is that not on? Is that not on Kai? Is Kai not doing that? No, it's in the commentators. It says audio cropping or something like that? Okay, I think I got it. Do I press refresh layout? You have to crop the timer. Oh. There we go. That's good. Good. That's wrong. I can't get the timer. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Yes, now the clock is good. Okay, is everything ready to go? Everything good? Okay, what the heck? I'll take care of it, thank you. Should be good now? Alright, perfect. Afroman is just practicing, but it looks like everything's ready to go. And it looks like they're about to head on off right now. Looks like we're all set, ready to go. Everyone's back at the main menu, and looks like we are about to hit start. You should be ready to go. And we're off. It looks like we're off. We're ready to go. Kaii has just started his timer. Afroman might be a little bit late to the party. There we go. Now, Afroman started. I don't know if we can sync their timers, but regardless, this is a very simple part of the game. Just gotta catch a few ghosts, and we just advance to the next area. Pretty much Area 1 is a very simple part of the game. It's very straightforward. Usually not too much time lost. The only thing which you'll see in Area 1, which is going to be fascinating, is at the end of Area 1, when you get into the final boss of the area. That's usually a lot of fun. Because right now you can see everyone's just catching a few ghosts, just very simple. It does get away from people sometimes. Sometimes people rush things, but it looks like everyone's. Oh, look! That's exactly what I'm talking about. Kaii just rushing a little too much. Maybe cost him a little bit of time, maybe some milliseconds, but I don't think it'll harm him too much. I don't think he's looking for a PB during a race, but you never know. Kaii saves some time with the scare skip. And he doesn't scare skip on the double. He nails it. He nails that double very cleanly. And as you can see, nobody's really too far ahead. Anything could really happen at this stage in the game. If somebody messes up, it really is noticeable. And Kaii missing the double and gets punched by the yellow ghost. That is really unfortunate. That does not happen too often. But as I said, it really can be costly if you mess up at a stage like this at the beginning of the game. Kaii's gonna be about like 5 seconds behind, I think, right now. And one thing I'm interested to see is how everybody deals with the button spam sometimes. Sometimes people are faster than others. I want to see how. And I think MrAfroman's on emulator, so I think he might save a bit of time there as well. That should be interesting. It looks like he is, unless he has a very clean. It's a very clean capture card. He's not on emulator. Okay, well. This is a very clean capture card. So it's still about a 5-second difference between the runners right now. MrAfroman just had a very clean parlor into wardrobe. Didn't make any real mistakes compared to Kaii, who made this one mistake, and I think that could be really costly when it comes to going deep in a run. As after going for a Laser Crusader, he gets the first part. Can he stick it? He can. He absolutely can. And Kaii's gonna get it as well, very easily. Looks like Kaii caught up a little bit, but the wardrobe started costing him a bit in terms of the lead. It looks like Kaii might have mashed a little faster. He may have gained a few milliseconds. Now, this is something interesting, and Mega Lightning did point this out. I do want to see the Chauncey 1 cycle pause buffer. That is something I have never seen before. That would be new to me. And if you don't know how 1 cycle works, basically, here it is. Oh, he misses it, and Kaii gets it. That's about a 30-second lead, maybe about 25 with the mess up in wardrobe. The pause buffer failing that time. I would have loved to see it nailed, but Kaii is about 25 seconds ahead right now. That's a really big advantage of Area 1. Area 1 is really massive in terms of just that one trick. That one trick that, you know, some people can get, some people can't. And the 30-second time save, so it really does matter that you hit the trick in a race. In a run, you can just reset. In this, it's 30 seconds, like it or not. Yeah, I've never seen anybody else pause buffer on Chauncey 1 cycle. I've never seen it respectfully. It is that is pretty cool to see, though. I must admit, but that is the only one I have ever seen. And if you're new to the game and don't know exactly what just happened on the Shanti 1 cycle, basically you have 1 frame to get the trick down, and if not, you have to do it the regular good old-fashioned way of 2 cycling it, which everyone else does. But if you can just hit 1 frame while holding on to Shanti and go neutral, you can actually just get him in 1 cycle. And this was discovered, I don't think it's too long ago, but it's a really big trick and a really big time save for this game, especially 30 seconds in a game like this. It's only an hour run, so it was a pretty big deal when it came out. But it's a very hard trick to execute, and if you do not get it, it's like about 2-3 second time loss. So there is a risk involved with it, especially during a run. And if you PB with it, you do have to pretty much execute it every single time in order to PB. So some people choose to do it, some people don't. It really depends on your time. And Kaii nailing the 6-piece in ballroom. Nicely executed. Looks like he really made a good comeback after that bad wardrobe, just nailing everything ever since. He does not get ER though. Very unfortunate. As we see Afroman entering ballroom. About 20 to 30 seconds late, I would say. It's kind of hard to tell right now. And he nails the 6-piece very nicely. Very clean. As we're going to see Kaii go for poster skip. Very nice. If you don't know, you can actually just skip sucking in the poster as soon as you press the button. You don't even have to suck in the poster. You can just do it through the wall instead of actually just having to walk up to it and suck it up. That's something I learned when I started running the game, and that just shocked me. There's a lot of things in this game that are very little time saves that really do intrigue you when you just go ahead and run the game. They're very small in the grand scheme of things, but when it comes down to it, 2-3 seconds is 2-3 seconds. It's gonna help you. And Afroman missing the double, he's gonna have to settle for singles, unfortunately. Right now, Kai's gone through boo releases. He's gonna just go for the 5 boos. He sees the lump. He's just gonna pray he gets it. He does get the boo. He's gonna go for the cloth skip, and he nails it. He gets not the best possible RNG, but just about the best possible RNG. Very nicely done by Kaii. Gets him in the first drawer. Doesn't get it. Oh, and he switches back into the cupboard he just saw. That's unfortunate. As you see, Afroman does miss, and that's about a 6-second time loss, unfortunately, if you do not get the cloth. Right now, Kaii just going through and grabbed his 5 boos. Now he's gonna go into Clairvoyant and go into Mirror Room. And Afroman just getting Ballroom done. Oh. Having that boo on the edge of the room always scares me. I do it sometimes, but it does scare me. That boo can leave and you would have to reset your game, unfortunately, if he decides to go into where the big guy is. I don't know his name. They don't do 100%. This Kaii is going for the doubles. And Mirror Room gets one. Can you get them both? He can. He nails them both very cleanly, very nicely. And he's going to try and get the boo off rip. Gets it. Bumps the boo. And does he get the medallion? He did get the medallion. Very nice. Let's see if gets it very nicely, gets the medallion Afroman does. And Kaii just to others right now. And does get scared, fortunately. That does hurt the cycle a bit. If you don't know, actually save warping out of the Mirror Room does save 6 seconds instead of going into the EGAP text. That's the reason why we do it whenever we do run. It's not too big, but of course 6 seconds, a lot in when it comes down to good runners, unfortunately. So you do have to do it, and you have to execute it. If you do grab the medallion early, it's probably the worst case scenario because that's about like a 30 to 40 second time loss, and I've had that before. It does hurt. It can hurt a lot. And a lot of my LM runners will agree with that. It is a run killer. Does he get the chest skip? He does not. Afroman does not get the chest skip. You will get everything he needs to get done, though. As Kaii hits the 4-piece, very nice. Let's see if he can get the boo right away. He does not. He does get the boo very fast, though. Kaii always prepared. Always knowing where the boo is. I does not get the towel skip. Look next to the door. There is times where you cannot exit that door. Oh, and he lets go too early. Afroman lets go too early. I don't know, maybe he got hit or if he just let go too early, but he does not get it. Does not get the 4-piece. All you get was the bats. That's why I go for 3-piece. Oh, and the boo leaves! Oh, no! Is he in laundry? He is not in laundry. Oh, no, that is beyond tragic. You just hate to see it. Now, let's see if he can get the Boo go into laundry. Let's pray he does. I think it does go in the I think it did go into laundry, luckily. He's not gonna go back for it. I think he's gonna get on the way back. He's just gonna go through Melody right now. As Kaii doesn't really get the best RNG in terms of where the Boo is in Melody, but he does get it pretty fast. And he just waits for the Boo. Sort of attack there and gets it very cleanly. Other than wardrobe, it's been a very clean run for Kaii. Nothing really too noticeable, and I think without that mistake, he's probably just on a very good pace. Yeah, there's a lot of situations where, you know, a Boo maybe escapes and you just go back into the room and just get it. But in terms of there, it's sort of a little bit of a head scratch. But yeah, I think he does need to go back and get it because it is the hidden room. And hidden room, you do not want to just go track all the way back and get that one. Does he think it went into this room? No, he's just gonna go through area 2 again. Looks like. Now, he could also go for Breakaboo and Van Gorboo at the end, but it'd probably be faster just to get it all done now. Especially with a low HP Boo. Very nice executed though by MrAfroman. As Kaii does hit the 2-piece in Graveyard. He's ahead by a fair amount, I'd say. Maybe about 30 to 40 seconds right now. Again, Kai's made too many mistakes since the wardrobe, so... Very nicely executed by MrAfroman. So we're going to switch to Kai's audio right now. As he just finished Bogmire. And finishes with a... I think that was a 21:06 Bogmire. That's a very good time. That's a very good time considering the mistake he made. I think it's about 40 seconds off of TV pace Kaii is, but for a race it's very, very solid. I don't think there's any complaints from him after wardrobe. As let's see if MrAfroman can get the 1 cycle. He can. Very nice. Very nicely done. As he's going to get about a 22. Just under 22, 21:57 and a half. Bogmire here, that's very solid. This guy's about to enter Area 2 right now. He does have all the boos. Afroman is missing one singular boo right now, which is kind of haunting him right now, I'm sure. It's not very easy losing a boo like that, but I'm sure he has a backup. I think he will go for Breaker Boo. I think he someone has to at this point. And his good Vanguard as well. As he's gonna go into Area 2 as well, Afroman is, and Kaii is just sitting there watching Mario in a painting. As I don't know how King Boo just doesn't recognize that he's just Luigi's just there. His big head and nose. I don't understand how he doesn't see him. Kind of like trying to recognize me with my big nose. It's sort of impossible not to see him. I always wondered that. How does King Boo not see Luigi in the lion? Kind of impressive. You know, especially for a villain who somehow managed to trap the world's, you know, I guess this world's greatest superhero. You know, it's just sort of funny. I just can't see Luigi in a lion mask or whatever that is. Now it's gonna be interesting to see what man does. He does have 10 boos. He should have 11 right now. It's gonna be very, very curious. See what he does. Just try to get that extra boo back. It looks like right now he's just carrying on, so I don't know if he's just... I don't know if he's just gonna get a backup boo at the end of the game. I think this is gonna be an interesting dilemma. Now, if Kaii does miss a boo, I think that'd make him even, but it depends on the boo he misses. But Kaii doesn't really miss a lot of boos. So it would have to be somewhat of a miracle. But I do not think it'll happen. As you can see, Kaii just making sure he doesn't get scared. Just waving the ice around. He could do pipe as well. That is a good backup. Ooh, Afroman lucky he didn't get hit by the dish. And Alright, Bananas. Those get the double, gets the triple, very nice. You know, whenever I see my grandmother, you know, with a ball of yarn, I don't know why, I always think of this room. And I don't know whether I should be concerned or... I'm very happy that he does not get the key. Oh no, he does get the key. It didn't look like he was going to get the key. He got very lucky. I was thinking the exact same thing, Michael Lightning. I was thinking the exact same thing. He has to go for a backup boot. I think breakup boot is probably the best option. Because it is just going to go into one of the rooms anyhow, so I might as well just go for it. Maybe Blue Hits will be watching. Well, Blue Hits bless in Breaker Boo is never on one. Oh, I thought he was gonna dash. I thought that Boo was just gonna dash out of the room. That does happen from time to time. Not very often though, and he does get it. He does not get the key though. Afroman does not. As Kaii just, I mean, he just rampages through this room like it's nothing. Afroman doing a good job not to get skipped. Does get hit, but doesn't really lose any time in that scenario compared to getting scared. So he'll take that. And doesn't light all the candles immediately. Let's see if Kaii can get it in one hit. He can, very nicely. Very nicely executed by Kaii. Gets it in one foul swoop. And he's going to be ahead by a decent amount going into the Clairvoyant split right now. I think it's about a minute ahead. Right now, Kai's just going to go back down to Area 1 and go to Projection Room and just clear out that room. As Afroman does get it in one shot. Very nice. Very nicely done. Albeit he did have it a little high, but we take one shot all the same. Plan. See if Kaii can get the doubles. Afroman with a 29-30 moonshot split, depending on where you do split on moonshot. And let's see if Kaii can get it in the forest covered. He can. Very nice. A lot of good boo RNG for Kaii in this run. And he does not get the glove. Oh, does not get the glove. So he's gonna have to go into back in this room and click on the mirror. Doesn't lose too much time. I think it's like only a second or two, not too much, but I'm sure to Kaii that hurts. Nicely executed by Kaii. And let's see if Afroman can get these doubles. Double and triple in this room. It's one. Kaii cleanly gets the twins to spawn in. Afroman does not get in the first cupboard. Gonna be in the projector. Is not, gets the fake. Doubles back to the left corner, gets it. And does get the mitt as well. Very nice. So he can save skip and get that 1 second, 2 second time save. Kaii not getting the double. Oh, and he somehow just gets it. Oh, very nicely executed. I mean, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but maybe it was a matter of improv for Kaii, but he does get the second car right away. I thought he was going to bump right into it, and he's having trouble with the boo. Gets the fake, goes in the left corner, switches out, goes back into where he just searched, and gets to the spawn easily. Who's dancing around a bit? We'll see Afroman go into twins right now. It's a fake, unfortunately. And it looks like it's in the mirror. It is. Let's see if they can get this cloth skip. As Afroman just getting twins done right now. He does get the Buddha spawn and the fake at the same time, impressively. Avoids the pearls very nicely. As you know, if you do suck a Boo and pearls at the same time, Luigi will prioritize the pearls, which, well, that's just not good. So, you don't want that to happen if you're playing this game. Unless you're playing 100%. Right side clairvoyant is interesting. It is something I do. I mean, I'm not at Kai's level, but right side clairvoyant is very interesting. For someone at Kai's level. Usually everyone does go to the left side, but some people do go to the right. Just depends, because I think you do get clairvoyant to spawn faster if you just don't know the movement that well. As Afterman gets to back up very nicely, anticipating the... And... oh, just gets the top right of the mirror. Barely gets it. And it looks like Mega Lightning called it. It was PAL muscle memory. Reason why he was on the right side. Of course, PAL is a flipped game. Everything on the left is on the right, so he went to the right side instead of the left. Oh, escapes! Oh, and Kai's just gonna leave! Oh, he doesn't know what to do! That's gonna cost him, I think, about like 20 seconds. If he just went back in, it probably would have cost him 10, but... now it's a little bit more. And he gets long text just to rub it in. Thanks, EGAD. Thank you very much. That is... that is beyond insulting. That is... he's just pointing and laughing at that point. He is pointing and laughing at you. Now, the age-long question. Afterman does have a Boo missing. How is he going to get that extra Boo? Because he does have 18 right now. He does need 21 at this stage to be on pace to finish the game. I think he is going for breakable. And will Kaii get the double very nicely? Executes the double. That is not an easy double to execute. Tries to do a lot of the doubles in this game. I'll tell you that much right now from experience. And doesn't want the Buddha to leave. Barely keeps it in. I mean, just barely keeps it in the room. That Boo was ready to take a hike, man. That Boo was ready to skip town. I know Kaii was very nervous when he saw that one. Especially in a race. I feel like a run he would be like whatever at this stage, but in a race, oof. Everything means a little more when you're in a race. Execution is key. Because you cannot reset a race. Just barely avoids the bomb Afroman does. Let's see if Kaii can get. He's done very nice. He tries to get the insta, it doesn't work. As he breaks apart the boost, and he's just gonna try and get a one-shot. I'm very interested to see if he can get it. Very nicely executed. Down to 2, now 1. That one goes out of bounds, barely gets it very nicely done. The one cycle, it was a very sketch one cycle, but does get it done. I was beyond sketchy. He goes into Area 4 right now. It's a 38-47 key grab. Not too shabby if you're Kaii at this stage, considering some of the mistakes he's made. Knowing Kaii, that's eating him alive right now. As Afroman is just getting into blue losses right now. I'd say about a minute 10 ahead Kaii is. Just about, I'd say. Maybe a little bit more. Depends if Afroman can get a very nice... Once it gets the insta, very nice. Now to even get the one shot. And maybe a one cycle to boot. Let's see. Gets it done very nicely. Yeah, it does not look like... Doesn't look like the boost coming out to play right now. Does get it. Was a little sketch at the end. Classic Boo got stuck. A tale as old as time, I tell you. A tale as old as time. I do have to ask the question again. So now going to Area 4 is Afroman is going for Breaker Boot? I think he has to. Breaker Boot and Vanguard or Boot. Because I don't think he wants to go back into Hidden. I think it's just a little too long of a detour, if you ask me. Probably should have gone back into Laundry and just gone the Boo and probably been over and done with it, but that is what it is. Right now, say it with me, everybody. Grimly has very nice pants. Grimly is a very fine fellow. Come on, Grimly, come on. Let's show your heart. Show your massive, beautiful heart. Thank you very much. That was definitely not what Kaii wanted, but I think you'll take it. That was a pretty ugly one, but us Luigi's Mansion runners, we have seen a whole lot worse. But those 2 to 3 seconds where you're waiting does feel like an eternity. Every second that ticks is just a terrible feeling, to be honest. I think the longest is about like 40 to 45 seconds, I think, for somebody waiting for Grimly to show his heart. It is, you can wait for a while, unfortunately. Guys, here we go. It's 53 seconds. Wow, that's definitely a lot more than I thought. Oh, he's dancing around. That's not good. I don't think he's gonna get it. Nope. Does not get it, unfortunately. Leaves him with 155. I don't really know if he can even one-cycle him now. Even at that stage. Kai's gonna get the boo done very nicely. Wasn't exactly clean, but considering he got a bump, he'll take it, I'm sure. Because that boo will scramble. No bless. Unfortunately, no bless. Blue Hits is not watching. You cannot give his blessing, unfortunately. As the boo is in the barrels. Let's see. This would be a huge makeup in time. If he can get this breaker boo done. I don't think he can. I don't think he can. No, he cannot. Unfortunately, does leave him with about, I think it's around 17. Maybe more or less, give or take, but I did see the number 17. So no breaker boo for either one of the runners right now, but the worst part is Afroman does have to do an extra boo. He does have to do Van Gore boo, so that breaker boo would have been a huge service, but just barely couldn't get it done. Definitely a lot better of an attempt than Kaii, but it's not a very easy boo to do. And he does get the bless! Oh, Blue Hits is watching. Oh man, he does get the bless. Unreal. Blessings from Blue Hits. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Let's see if Kaii can get this done. Very nice. Very nicely done. Once again, Kai's about I think about a minute and a half ahead. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe upwards towards 2 minutes, but right now, I'd say it's Kai's race to lose right now. Let's see if we can get a very clean armor. I would love to see him pull off a 5-piece, especially with the lag. Here's 2. Here comes 3. Here comes 4. Here comes number 5. And he gets it. Can he hang on? He does. Very nicely executed 5-piece armory by Kaii. Doesn't get it on the bottom side. Has to go to the top. Gets it from the chest. Get it very cleanly. Oh, I mean that's about as good as it gets, to be honest. I've definitely been having a little bit of trouble. Has to go for the singles on rooftop. Alright, so this is sort of where we get into backup territory for MrAfroman, where Kaii is right now. I wonder, is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna go for Waterworks? Or is he gonna go for the... Actually no, he just can go for Van Gore now. I forgot, he did get Breaker Boo. Got the Bless. So he can just go for a very, very simple Van Gore Boo route. Let's see if Kaii can get a very good Weston as MrAfroman perfectly baits the Boo in Armory.
Luigi.
MrAfroman just doing Waterworks right now. And right now, Kaii is going for Van Gore, just getting it done. Let's see. And does get the one cycle, MrAfroman does. Now it's even get the 150. As Kai's just getting the first section. Now he's going to the second section of Van Gore. Perfectly executing the triples. Let's see if he can get... Let's get that triple. As right now, MrAfroman just about to join Kaii in Van Gore. Oh, does not get the double. Or triple, excuse me. Does get a double. Does not get a triple, so it's a very simple backup. Not very complicated. Doesn't really lose too much time either, so considering you got all the triples previously, it's not gonna hurt him all that much. That's a very nice attempt at a 2-cycle by Kaii. I mean, he pretty much has it. 133 is very easy to get done. And it looks like he's just getting it. Oh no, it does squeak out. That's why I just let the animation play, to be honest. Just because it does center out the boom, it's very hard for it to escape.
Luigi.
Yeah, both runners on great pace. Honestly, I don't think there's any complaints. Everyone's on a great pace right now. I think Kaii is going for about a mid. I think 57. I think he could get maybe like a fringe 56. No, I don't think he can. Very hard to tell until you get into the text. I think both runners are sub 1 pace right now, so I mean, everyone is doing pretty well during this race. So it does look like Kaii will get about a low 57, maybe in towards the mid 57s. We'll see if you can execute the 1 cycle. Maybe he'll just go for 2 cycle, but I think he does want to practice. 1 cycle, so I think he'll execute it. Whether that be a backup or not. And MrAfroman has 40 boosts after the whole debacle with Hidden Room. Does have 40 boosts. Now he can proceed on to King Boo. And let's see if I can get this 1 cycle. I'm very intrigued to see if he can. He's pretty consistent at him, so I don't think it should be too impossible for him to get it. We'll see. Knocks the head off. Drags King Boo over. Isn't it important? Blocked! Unfortunately, it is blocked. So he could go for a 2 cycle. I don't know if he's going for a backup or he's just going to go for the regular 2 cycle. We'll see. I think he will go for the backup. The backup looks a lot more set up. Oh, he gets frozen! Oh, he's gonna leave him. I mean, it's a very unfortunate King Boo. Not much else to say other than that. And he just insta-shots him. Doesn't even... No care in the world. As Kai's just gonna get it done. And Kaii is done. With a 57-36. We'll switch over to the Afroman, who's just getting into King Boo. Now, let's see if he can get the one cycle done.
Yo.
What's up, Kai? GG's.
Yeah, GG's, but that was also very terrible. Oh, okay. So go ahead.
I was gonna say as soon as I saw the wardrobe, I was like, oh no.
Well, even after all that, I was tied with PB and Moonshot.
That's wild.
And then my thinking with Van Gorbu was, again, I'm used to playing PAL right now, so I thought he had 200 HP. So I was like, well, Breaker Boo left with 160, so like it would lose more time to clear Pipe Room than to just do Van Gorbu, but obviously I forgot he had 300 instead of 200.
Oh yes, the PAL mind takes over.
Maybe not the smartest idea to do a 7-hour PAL stream the day before an NTSC match, but
that is what it is. You did it. It's done. You got a decent time and you won the race. Ooh, just barely gets the insta shot.
Oh,
Gets it.
that was so scary.
Both runs to the sub 1. I don't think anyone are gonna complain about that. That's a very good run. Both sides, especially for a race. I think for a race, it's very hard to execute everything perfectly and get a perfect run. I realize that now.
Yeah, that area 4 was insanely bad. I could have gotten a low 56 if that area 4 was good. I lost over a minute there. It was kind of gross.
Yeah, I was commenting and saying, I know you're so angry that happened. I had to point that out.
I didn't think I would stumble when I grabbed the key, so I thought I was gonna have more than enough time to start Breaker Boo, but I didn't think I'd stumble, and that threw me off.
Oh, you lost Breaker Boo?
I did, yeah. I just got Van Gorbu.
Man got the absolute blessing of all blessings.
Dude, I was so happy after that happened because I was like considering my options. What do I do? What Boo is a good backup for early, like losing area 2, like hidden Boo? And I just figured, well, I could go for Biff because I was considering going for Biff.
Biff wouldn't have been that bad because you would have had to have grabbed the shortcut key anyway. So
yeah.
It would have only been like 15 to 20 seconds to grab that Boo.
Yeah, but then I was like, you know what? It's like part of the any percent route. I'll just try Breaker Boo and see what happens. And I got very lucky that, you know, he first like spawns high, and I was trying to drag him, but I didn't get the drags that I needed to one cycle him, and he got away at like 17 HP. But no, that area 4 basically made up for the bad area 2 incident.
Yeah, I was. I mean, there was a couple things I realized that you were like so mad. I know you got so mad at.
I got so mad from the bat that hit me because he wasn't like.
I know, man.
I didn't think he was near me when I was getting the quad. So next time, I'm thinking I'm just gonna flame all the ghosts again, and then grab that bat from the ceiling and burn him as well. Because that happens way more than you think it does.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. Especially if you just have them hanging there. It's just there's eventually just they're not very happy customers. Put it that way. They're just looking to screw you over. So. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it, right, guys? Any other last comments?
I think that's it for me.
All right,
I think
guys.
the only thing I can say is like my pause buffer strat for Chauncey. I think I was off by 1 frame.
Oh man.
And well, I think I was like off by 1 frame because I wasn't really sure what frame I was on. So when he broke off, I just thought, oh, did I not release R, or did I release it too early. You know.
It's weird. You have a 2-frame window to release R for 1 frame. Is
I
basically
know,
the way
yeah.
the trick is. So it's like so weird.
Yeah, and I just got really confused, like what went wrong there. But yeah, it was a good run, I think,
It
just
was,
despite Area
definitely.
2.
Yeah, Area 2 can go very wrong very quickly.
Well, I think we have another race going on right now, and then
We do.
We've got another one at 5.
We
I will
do.
be hosting the one at 5 p.m. So stick around.
All right, guys. GG's.
GG.
All right.